When you've been strong for too long, you start doing this. When you've been strong for too long, you don't always break down. Sometimes you just become quiet. You stop telling people when something hurts. You stop asking for help. You stop expecting anyone to notice. And when someone asks, "Are you okay?" you smile and say, "Yeah, I'm fine." Because being strong has become so automatic, you don't even know how to be anything else. At first, people admire you for it. "You're so strong. You always handle everything. I don't know how you do it." But they don't see what happens when you're alone. They don't see how tired you are. Not the kind of tired that sleep can fix, the kind of tired that comes from carrying everything, for everyone, for too long. So you start doing something strange. You stop reacting. Things that once would have made you cry now make you feel nothing. Someone disappoints you? You expected it. Someone leaves? You let them go. Something goes wrong? You deal with it. Again, and again, and again. People may think you've become cold, but you're not cold. You're exhausted. Because when your mind has been in survival mode for too long, it learns to protect you by shutting things down. You stop feeling deeply because feeling deeply has become too expensive. You stop explaining yourself because you're tired of not being understood. You stop reaching out because you learned that sometimes no one comes. And eventually, you become so good at carrying everything alone that people forget you might need someone too. But here's the painful part. Sometimes, you forget too. You forget that you're allowed to need people. You forget that you're allowed to say, "I can't do this today." You forget that resting is not the same as giving up. And you forget that being loved should not require you to be strong all the time. Real strength is not carrying everything until you collapse. It's knowing when something is too heavy. It's letting someone see you before you completely disappear behind the words, "I'm fine." So if you've been strong for too long, and lately you feel distant, numb, quiet, or simply tired of everything, maybe you don't need to become stronger. Maybe you've already been strong enough. Maybe what you need now is a place where you don't have to be, a place where you can put everything down, a person you don't have to perform strength for, a moment where you can finally admit, "This is heavy." Because even the strongest people need somewhere safe to fall, and you were never meant to carry everything alone.